Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Richard Madden talks Reuniting with former Game of Thrones co-star Kit Harington for Eternals. Madden played Robb Stark, the half-brother of Kit Harington's Jon Snow, on HBO's Game of Thrones. Snow was the bastard son of Eddard Stark, leader of the Kingdom of Winterfell. Robb and Jon were only on-screen together for the first season of the show, as both went on separate paths, but their bond reverberated throughout the series, as Robb's fate would be a strong factor in the actions of Snow as the series carried on. Although the characters would not be reunited past Season 1, both actors were later cast in Marvel's Eternals, many years later. Madden plays Ikaris in Eternals, a centuries-old superhero created by the Celestials to protect and nurture human civilization on Earth, while Harington plays a human named Dane Whitman, a character that later becomes Black Knight in the comics. Whitman is in a relationship with a fellow Eternal, Gemma Chan Cersei, who was also involved with Ikaris before they split up, creating a love triangle aspect to the proceedings in modern-day Earth. It's the first superhero role for both actors, who kicked off their rise to stardom together on Game of Thrones and now come a full circle in their next big franchise work, this time for Marvel Studios. Talking to Screen Rant during the Eternals junket, Madden commented on the reunion with Harington in the film and how it was the reunion fans never got with Game of Thrones. When asked about how both characters were in a relationship with Chan Cersei in Eternals, the similar-sounding name also had a Game of Thrones connection, which didn't slip past either actor. Cersei Lannister, whose family Robb was trying to overthrow, was the name of Lena Headey's character on the show. Madden said that they absolutely made the connection, saying, "Yes. And I was, with Kit, as well, so we got the reference." In terms of the reunion of the former Stark brothers, Madden says that the two actors, who have been friends for a long time, had already forgotten about the non-reunion that fans had always hoped for, saying, "I think we kind of forgot. Me and Kit have been friends for so long, and Gemma, Chan, too. We've gone out and had dinner as well when we were shooting, so suddenly the three of us were kind of standing on the street chatting and it's like, oh god, we're at work. We're not actually just the three of us being friends here." That's what kind of was a bit throwing us off, rather than any Game of Thrones version of things. It's just that I was there with my friends at work. Robb Stark's fate in Game of Thrones sent him off the show earlier than Harington, which had the actor working on a number of projects leading up to Eternals, including a role as Prince Charming in the live-action Cinderella film, a star-making performance in the miniseries Bodyguard, and back-to-back roles in the Elton John biopic Rocketman and a small part in Sam Mendes' 1917. Harington lasted to the very end of Game of Thrones but managed to find work in multiple projects as well, including the lead in Paul W.S. Anderson's Pompeii, the miniseries Gunpowder, as well as voicing the character of Eret in the last two How to Train Your Dragon films. Game of Thrones is carrying on with a prequel series, House of the Dragon, which kicks off in 2022, and takes place 200 years prior to the Stark brothers' reign. With both Madden and Harington showing their considerable talent in Game of Thrones, it's great to see them both succeeding onto other projects, big and small. For Eternals, the actors are venturing back into the realm of large-scale franchise material, which should be an easy enough transition for them, having starred in one of the biggest shows in TV history. The impact of GOT has opened the doors for much of the former cast and it's nice to see them reunite in different parts, as Madden and Harington are doing for Eternals. With Emilia Clarke, the former Khaleesi, Daenerys Targaryen, joining the MCU for Secret Invasion on Disney+, could another Game of Thrones reunion be in the cards? Source: Screen Rant.